If you're somebody who's been trying to make more money in their business, escape toxic relationships, but only to come across the same situation with a different face. So today I'm gonna be teaching you how to kill your old frequency for good. Now, your old frequency is not trauma, ego, or a bad habit. It's an energetic entity being fed by your repeated emotions, reactions, and subconscious loops, which is your beliefs and your assumptions. So you have to look at your new frequency and your old frequency, or your new identity and your old identity, as energetic entities, egregores. Now, these energetic entities are being fed off of your attention. Whatever you place your attention, awareness, and focus on a daily basis, you're feeding your energy to an entity. Please internalize that shit, bro. You don't just exist on this third dimensional realm, bro. You exist in 3 levels of existence: the spiritual, mental, and physical plane. So if you think, oh, none's fucking with me in the 3D, but I just have some random shit happen to me with no prior cause, you think that shit was fucking random? No, bro. You're getting fed off of in the spiritual realm, bro. Please understand that shit. And whatever you place your attention and focus on, you're giving food to these entities. So every time you think, feel, and react the same way, you reanimate the entity. Now, this is how these entities are being fed, bro. So when you have a thought, you have an emotion. That emotion is going to drive you to react in a certain way. That reaction is going to reinforce a behavior. That behavior becomes your beliefs and assumptions about reality. So if you stop giving these thoughts emotional reactions, you start to starve the old frequency. And this is why, and I'm gonna go into this when I flip this motherfucking board around, this is why when you stop feeding that entity, it sees it's about to die. So when it thinks it's about to die, it's gonna throw people, places, situations, things in which you previously would identify with to get you to feed it again with your attention. But when you don't identify with those situations anymore, it starts to die and you become somebody new. When you begin to change frequencies, you perpetuate the pendulum of reality to swing. Now, shout out Vadim Zealand. If you read Tough Sitter Priestess or Transurfing in 78 Days or Transurfing Reality, any of those works, then you'll understand the concept of pendulums. Now, pendulums is the energetic balancing system of reality. Now, for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if I look to change something in my life, which can be my identity, it could be a physical circumstance, it can be a person, place, or a thing. When I go to make that change, any action that I do and towards that reality, I have to expect an equal and opposite reaction. When you have people, places, or things come to you as the new identity, you have to make a new reaction towards that situation. A different reaction from the old identity would. Think about that, bro. Now we're gonna go into why your old frequency attacks you. So look, bro. Come on, twin. So look, bro. The moment you change, the entity is threatened, and its only objective is to survive. Now your old frequency is aware it's about to get bodied. So it's gonna say this: if you shift, I die. This means random chaos appears. This means random people resurface out of nowhere. This means your motivation dips. Doubt appears randomly. None of this shit was random. It's just your old frequency letting you know, bro, what are you doing? I'm about to get bodied. It's gonna be over. So resistance and self-doubt are not punishments. They are indicators that you're leveling up. Really think about that, bro, and really conceptualize that shit. So one thing I wanna make very clear is that your frequency is the same exact thing as your identity, your self-image, and your self-concept. Please understand that, bro. So if I go to change my self-image or identity, my previous identity's habits, my previous identity's internal conversations, my previous identity's reactions and beliefs need to get changed, right? So since this old identity is an entity, if I'm gonna stop giving my attention to these things over here, what do you think this motherfucker gonna try to go do? It's about to commit all forms of self-sabotage onto myself whether or not it's the best thing for me. This is the same thing as your ego. This is the same thing as having an unregulated nervous system. Because if you are not primed to experience this new degree of reality, you would never experience that reality. And it all stems from conviction, and it all stems from you being the perfect match to that new reality. Understand that shit. It's no way to get around it. You always have to have it first internally before it can be reflected back to you in reality. Point blank period. It's no way to get around that shit. So now I'm gonna go into how the old frequencies feed off of your energy. And these are some things you need to be aware of so you stop feeding the old frequency. Now your attention and your awareness is what feeds these entities. Now, if let's say for example, I'm trying to make more money in my business, right? And I'm looking at the physical circumstance of the fact that my business is not making a profit. I'm netting $0. I can switch to the opposite polarity of that belief. Let's say it's hard to make money. I can switch that belief to the opposite polarity and see that money is easily attainable. Money is always abundant. I'm paid abundantly for whatever the fuck I do, X, Y, and Z, right? Now I just start giving my attention to the new belief, and this is gonna perpetuate the old frequency to throw situations, people, places, and things my way to see if I'm gonna identify with that situation again. But over time, as you keep feeding the new frequency versus the old one just quietly disappears. It just dissipates. And it seems like it was never there after a while. You just stop hearing the voice in your head and it just goes away. Now, the next thing, bro, is emotional charges. I forgot the L on that shit, but emotional charges. So emotions are frequency superglue, right? If you're emotionally attached to this specific outcome, or you're emotionally attached to your past, you're victimizing yourself, you're still letting that past situation, in which doesn't exist, still affect your identity in the now moment. So obviously that entity is going to be feeding off of your shit if you've been victimizing yourself for years. So if you have an emotionally charged belief, let's say I think all women are bad because I've had bad experiences in the past with women. Now, simply because I have an emotional charge to that belief, I'm going to see that replicated in my reality over and over again because I deem it as normal. And it has shaped my perception of my own reality. My perception is my frequency. You have to see your frequency as like tinted glasses in which you perceive reality through. So since that's an emotionally charged belief I have about women, I'm going to keep perpetuating that shit in my reality. It's not up until the point where I change my belief about women and I see myself as somebody who's able to have successful relationships with women. Now, the last thing is your reactions to the 3D. If you always react to 3D circumstances, that means you don't understand that you're the creator of reality. Not backwards. Reality doesn't tell you who the fuck you are. You tell yourself who the fuck you are and reality just responds. So you have to understand, bro. Reality, this whole matrix construct is a mirror to who you are because you're projecting all of this shit. You're creating everything second by second. Bro, please understand that, gang. So if you react and crash out on the mirror of reality, then what are you signaling to yourself? You're crashing out on yourself. You have to make the first move on the chessboard. You have to make the first move in the mirror before it reflects something differently, bro. Understand that shit, gang. So everything is neutral in the mind of the observer. You give power to everything around you, bro. So since you're the observer of this reality, you get to choose whatever the fuck you want to choose. And since the fact you're able to perceive this third dimension, you cannot be of it because you're a fourth dimensional being, bro. So whatever you observe, it is just neutral. Your consciousness is a neutral energy, like electricity, like gravity. Your perception of events gives the event its power, but the power itself is just neutral. You're the observer. You're the observer of this reality, the observer of this character, this avatar, but you're not of the third dimension, meaning these three-dimensional circumstances cannot define you. This is why it's important to know who the fuck you are. So next, bro, last but not least, we're gonna go into how to starve the old frequencies, how to kill off these egregores, how to kill off these spiritual parasites. So number one, bro, we got limiting beliefs. Stop seeing core beliefs as foundational truths. Every belief can be changed with enough proof. Understand that shit, gang. Every belief can be changed with enough proof. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. And now you probably thinking like, oh, well, if somebody died, that don't mean they can come back to life. But if you seen somebody die and they came back to life, you gonna change your belief about that shit, won't you? Hell yeah. So on any form of level, any belief can be changed with enough proof. Now, the good thing about yourself, bro, is that you're an alien. You're a fourth dimensional being. You're not of this realm. You're a god, bro. So since you're a god, you're literally God consciousness, you can give yourself an infinite amount of proof that you need because you have access to visualization. You can visualize anything you need. The only thing that's holding you back is your belief in that reality to experience it. That's it. Number 2, old reactions. Reactions equals the subconscious. Your responses equals an identity. Respond how your new identity would. Over time, these reactions will become subconscious. Over time, as you begin to feed the new frequency, you're just installing new subconscious programs and you're getting rid of the old programs. This is why you can't trip about some bullshit happening to you on some random shit. That's just your old programming going out the door, bro. Because your mind is projecting all this shit. Number 3, gang. New perspectives. Events are neutral. Meaning creates reality. You only experience your own perception of events that happen to you. Like I was saying before I flipped this motherfucking board, you only experience the perception of events that you have within your beliefs, your assumptions, your frequency. Number 4, conviction. This creates a stable identity. When you are convinced, nothing externally can sway your internal world, bro. When you're convinced that this thing is going to happen, when you're convinced that you are this person, nothing outside of yourself can fuck with you, bro. Because you are all the proof you need because you're God consciousness. Understand that shit, gang. Now, last but not least, detachment, the law of detachment. Manifestation is no longer being emotionally dependent upon seeing your reality change. Shout out my nigga Neuro Knowledge. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. Manifestation comes to you when you are not looking for that shit and when you don't give a fuck about it no more. You see it as normal. You see it as a normal part of your reality. Of course that shit happened. I'm not surprised. Why would you be surprised that your manifestation happened if it was a part of your identity? If it was a part of your core beliefs? Understand that shit, gang. Now, with all that being said, if you're having trouble making manifestation consistent, I have a free ebook in my description where I tell you step by step how to make manifestation consistent. It is something that you can do consistently over and over and over again, bro. Go tap into the ebook.